welcome back to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals with me, Phil, and a very Merry Christmas to you. This is going to be obviously the last video before Christmas. Next week is Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas to everyone, and a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed, especially this year. And I've now gone over 100 subscribers, and I could not be happier with that. Time of recording, I think I had 117 subscribers. Hopefully I'll get even more. And I've even been challenged by Fran of Inverts A to Z Worldwide on Facebook. I'll put a link to that group in the description. It's a fantastic group to try and get 200 subscribers by the end of the year. Now I think that's quite a big thing, but hopefully maybe we can do that. So today's video is going to be slightly different to normal. It's not going to be an introduction video or anything. It's actually going to be a rehousing video. So I've been working on an enclosure for a while now. Actually, it's taken me longer than I first thought. Things got in the way, and so originally I wanted this to be part of a Halloween competition with the Exotic Pets Enclosures Design Group on Facebook. Again, the link will be down below. So, but I got finished only sort of a week ago, and so that's just the way things go. I'd rather it take longer than me try and rush it just for the sake of rushing it. Now, it's my first time actually trying to do kind of a horror themed type of enclosure, and we're going to be sticking a species of scorpion in there, one that I've been keeping for a little while, and so it's due an upgrade, and so into a much nicer looking enclosure, and one that I can display sort of with pride of it. So without further ado, we'll go and have a look at the enclosure and get the scorpion rehoused. Okay, so this is the enclosure, and it's a standard 30cm cubed Exoterra, as you can see. But inside, I've done my first ever kind of themed 3D background. So I've done a couple of 3D backgrounds in the zoo, obviously then naturalistic looking, they're just plain rock work. Whereas this, just a little bit more, got a couple of set in skulls. So just cheap plastic skulls set into the expanding foam, and then at the back a nice Halloween mask. This is a cheap sort of devil Halloween mask that my mum actually found in a charity shop and picked up for me. I think it got something like 25 pence, so can't be bad. That's actually kind of a rubber mask, but it's all set, it's all nice and solid. You can see it's set with expanding foam inside it. And then it's all grouted over with some cheap tile grout, a few layers of cheap acrylic paints, and then a couple of layers of pond sealer, G4 pond sealer, just to seal it all in, make sure it's all safe for the animals. And that's something that we actually use within the zoo with a lot of the reptiles, amphibians and stuff. So it's safe for them, it's safe for invertebrates. So I'm going to get an inhabitant in here, thinking one of my scorpions. And so it's got pretty much everything it needs in here. It's got a nice soil mix of topsoil and organic compost, some dead leaves, a couple of bits called bark for hide. There's a nice little plastic skull there. It's got a water bowl. So then it's just got some birch twigs and some fake foliage for decorational purposes. So let's go and get the scorpion. Okay, so I'm going to get this scorpion in, and then we'll hopefully get some closer sort of footage of the scorpion within the enclosure. So there's a bit of a closer look at an absolutely beautiful species. And down we go. And he's in. So we'll just get some closer footage. So here he is having a much deserved drink. So this species does come from tropical Africa, so it does need water sort of all the time. So it does require fairly high humidity as well. And you may be able to just sort of pick out on the claws, the pedipalps, that they have a slight red sort of tinge to them. Which leads to their sometimes common name of sort of the red claw scorpion or red cave scorpion, not to be confused with one that we used to get in captivity a few years ago, which was Pandinus gavrimanus. This is Pandinus viatorus. Well, this is as far as I'm aware, that's what it came to me as. I do have a pair of these. I believe this is my male because he's a little bit more feisty. My female's a little bit calmer. That one, she's a little bit bigger as well. But absolutely stunning species of scorpion. Hopefully he'll be happy in this enclosure. So another look at the enclosure as a whole. And once he's had his much deserved drink, he'll probably go and hide. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that rehousing and a look at the Pandinus viatorus. Eventually I will do a kind of introduction to the species, but I say this one I just wanted to get the scorpion into a brand new enclosure. Now I do have two of these, a pair, so hopefully one day I can breed them. And so I haven't paired them up just yet. I kept them for a little while just in case the female had come gravid, but I don't think she has, so hopefully I can pair them up and get these two breeding. And if I do, obviously I'll be telling you guys. And the enclosure heavily influenced by the wonderful C. Thornton of Tarantula Tastic Enclosures. If you haven't heard of him or his channel, again, I'll put links down below in the description. Do check him out. He is the master of this type of build. And his channel is fantastic for tutorials. That's where I got, you know, some of the ideas for this, and some of like, oh yeah, they're the materials to use, etc, etc. So do go ahead and check him out. And also his group, the Exotic Pets Enclosure Design Group. Fantastic group for all sorts of different builds, including not just horror but also naturalistic as well. So if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do leave some comments down below. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe. Let's see if can I get to 200 by the end of 2020. It's only a few weeks away. And so please do share, please do hit that notification button bell. And also, please, if you haven't yet, please do go over to Kickstarter and check out Andrew Smith's campaign. I said about it in the last video for his latest documentary on the king baboon spider. So let's get him to his target goal. We've only got a couple of weeks left. The campaign ends on the 31st of December. And last time I checked, he was around about £1,000 away from his target. So again, please do go to that link will be in the description. And if you're interested in good tarantula documentary DVDs, please pledge and back what you can. And now I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you afterwards. Goodbye.